Hey, yo. Even the computer is confused because it's been a long time. And I find myself doing like this. Like I'm reaching for, I guess, a cup of liquor or something in it. And there's absolutely nothing.
There's nothing. I think I left those pumpkin beers here.
Come on, I don't do beers, man. I know. Not at all.
Just saying, they're there.
What them is the dogfish head too? Pumpkin dogfish?
Mm-hmm. They're not bad, man. I can't drink them now.
Why not?
We'll get into it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, damn. What episode is this?
66.
60. Are you sure?
100%.
I thought it was 7.
Because Route 66. Get your kicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hello. I am.
Geese. Come on.
And salutations. I am.
Hawk.
And what is this, man?
This is Oh My Charles, the podcast, episode 66. Brown sugar Pop-Tarts are trash.
You see what I'm saying? Hold on, check this out. Because normally we disagree on a lot of Flavor Town shit.
We do. I hate your taste buds. I want to turn your taste buds into an actual nigga and rumble them, bro. Because the shit that you like is just absurd. Like, you like Almond Joys.
Yeah, they're fire, man.
All right, we're not going to do this right now.
But. But I can't believe that we can actually come together as pod brothers.
Yeah.
As life brothers.
Pod brothers.
Nigga, brown sugar Pop-Tarts are made from the devil.
I don't understand, like, what? So you got, there's hella good flavors. A lot of people don't like Pop-Tarts at all. And I'm like, damn, but you like toaster strudels? Fuck out of here. But it's like you got strawberry, blueberry, all those good things. And you chose brown sugar dust? Like, come on, man.
I think brown sugar Pop-Tarts, it's like a traumatic device, right? I'm gonna tell you my history with them is.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you my history with brown sugar Pop-Tarts. The reason why I hate them so much is because they remind me of the free hood breakfasts that your parents would send you out to get. There's no food at home, so they send you to the rec center, and they would hand out breakfasts. You get hot and cold packs in the morning, then you go back for lunch. But it's just regular, hood shit. You know how that is. And there was one food item that you could put your life that it's going to be there. It's going to be on your plate. And that was a brown
100.
sugar Pop-Tart. And it was just the most nasty. In the morning time, you want me to, and then they would toast them, but they'd be like lightweight burnt. Man. What? It was they're so fucking nasty. Like, so when I eat, when I see, because my kids fucking love them. Mm-hmm. With their soul, they love them things, and
it pisses me off too because everybody I know holds them to be top tier. Like, oh, these are the best ones. I'll be like, shut up.
They're struggle tarts. They gave them to black kids because they're the worst. They, they gave niggas scraps to eat because we don't have to eat those no more.
Yeah.
100.
We eating giblets and pig feet and fucking cow tongue and shit. We don't have to do that no more. The same with brown sugar Pop-Tarts, y'all. We ain't got to do this shit no more. They got blueberry. They got wild berry. Nigga, they got all. You go to Walmart, they got like banana pudding. They got all these crazy ass flavors. You don't have to do brown sugar no more. We are free.
And that's the thing.
100.
So my job orders Pop-Tarts for the unit. You know what I'm saying? And one time I went in there, they had strawberry and they had blueberry. And that was kind of fucked up for me because it's like, I know I can just go and get one. I can just go toast one, get some milk and relax. And I can do it again and again. And that did kind of fuck me up weight-wise because I was scarfing them just down. I don't know if they caught on and was just like, you know what, let's switch it up. Let's see if he likes these. Mm-hmm. They have brown sugar Pop-Tarts in bulk. at my job,
Mhm.
and I never touch them. I go in there, I just punch the box because I'm like, why the fuck do y'all keep buying these?
When you go
Trash.
to when you go to Sam's, you go to Costco, they only have when you get the bulk cases of Pop-Tarts, it's either strawberry or brown sugar, and I get so frustrated. Like, yo, the world, y'all suck.
Yeah,
If y'all are promoting these things and y'all are making these things last, stop, stop. It's cardboard.
it's trash.
They dry it. And they fucking salt-based sugar and cinnamon on top. Nigga, it's nasty. Don't do that. We don't have to do it no more. And that is it.
But before we get off this, let me just ask. So what is your favorite flavor? I'll give you 2.
Oh, blueberry. Blueberry and blueberry alone.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
That's it.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
How do we come together on Pop-Tarts, nigga?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Maybe there's more shit, but we'll leave it at that. That's a good note. This is a good start.
Good
That's a good
start.
start,
Yeah,
man. Shit.
Positive vibes, man. Let's go.
How you been though? Because it's been a minute. You know what I mean? It's been a couple weeks.
I'm good. But you know, nigga, this podcast should be called Epiphany. We should just change the name to Epiphany.
That's cool.
Because of course, a nigga had a fucking weight epiphany. Hey man, I'm gonna get a little personal on this podcast.
Hey man, by all means.
Hey,
please
look,
do.
so y'all listen to the old episodes to figure out like my first initial reason why I lost weight, went on keto. I'm the keto king now.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so this summer I kind of went off of it. You know what I mean? I've been having a lot of fun, a lot of food time fun. And when you're off the diet, it's kind of bad because you kind of balloon. You know what I mean? You gain a lot of weight. You can gain your weight back pretty fast depending on how fucking crazy you get. I think on the last podcast I said I was doing some crazy shit. Mm-hmm. What? I was doing some crazy things with food. It was taking me back to places that I was doing crazier shit with food now than I was doing back when I was fat. So it's whatever. I think it's just like the missing of sugar, missing all that fucking good shit.
Right.
I was just trying to get as much in as possible. And every time I would do it, I'd say, I'm going to just get back on keto. So here, I kept on having last meal meals.
Bruh.
Like last meal buffets. Like this is the last one. And then right after this buffet, I'm going right back to it.
I know
And then I would just scarf. I would scarf. And then the next day I'd be like, damn, man, yeah, I'm gonna just get, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just kept on fucking up. I kept fucking up. So I've been off of keto for about 3 months. And I just I felt gross. I felt terrible. This isn't supposed to happen to you. At least I don't think. I don't know if any of you out there are suffering from this or have suffered from this. But I'm a single man, and times get lonely at the crib, and I'm gonna do what a single man does.
100.
Shit, I think I know what you're getting at, and
Yeah,
even when I'm not single,
And that's pounding.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. You don't have to beat. Or you actually you might have to beat. Nigga. Yeah, so I was pounding pud and I got physically tired. What? I got physically
this isn't
tired
happening.
from pounding pud. Like I was like
So was the video that you was watching when you was grindalizing yourself? Was you like?
it was my normal go-to Sasha Cheeks.
I was about to say, huh?
Yeah, it's Sasha Cheeks.
Sasha Cheeks. I never heard of her.
Never heard of her?
No. I mean, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah. But when you check it, you'll see, and then you'll probably get sad. But don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sasha Cheeks. She's just twerking on the wall with a little. She had a little prosthetic on the wall, and she's doing stuff. And it's just it's just a go-to. It's just she has go-to content. So it's just one of those nights where it's like it's a nightcap. I'm laying in bed, and there's nothing else to do but do the do. But when I get done, I'm like, ooh, why is my heart beating like this? Or why, you know what I mean? And I was just like, oh no, I know what this is.
Predictable.
I was like, I know what this is, nigga. I'm fat again.
No, this isn't happening.
So obviously, nigga had to jump back on the fucking keto wave. So I'm back on. I'm in the 48th hour of my 3-day fast. And like when I was telling you when I pulled up here, I thought I was going to pass out a couple times because I'm just so hungry. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, 40. Man,
I'm
see,
starving, bro.
a fast. See, that's the thing. I remember when you were telling me about this before, and my brain couldn't even fathom to even begin to think how somebody can go 2 days without eating. Like, but I mean, I started fasting a couple months ago, but I only would do a day. I would do a day and then be like, you know what? I'm back on it. And then I might do another day, but I would eat in between. So to do 3 days straight, to me is
3 days straight.
it's impossible.
No,
It's,
this
uh,
isn't happening.
Pop waters, pickle juice, and water.
See, the pop water, does it got like flavor? Like,
There's like it has flavor, but it's like it's
it's that ashy ass lazy flavor, like somebody just said, "Wheat," like with a little bit of grape. Wheat.
yeah.
Okay.
So there's no sugar, there's nothing to make you come back to it, and I love it. I honestly love it. You know me, nigga. I kept them by. My mini fridge was completely filled at all times.
Yeah.
It just has that. It's enough to trick your nose to make you feel like you're tasting something, but there's
Yeah.
really nothing you're tasting.
Okay, all right.
So that's
Yeah,
like your LaCroix or your fucking Ahas or your Bubblies, that type of deal.
I had to ask that too because if I get any hint of flavor, it has to be followed with a bite. I can't, bro. If I get like a fruit punch, a little glisten, like just a gleet, you know what I'm saying? If it's in there, bro, I have to follow it up with bites. I have to, bro. But I guess if it's like more so water, that artificial air wind flavor, then it's like, all right, I got you. I got you.
So I drink my sparkling waters, or if this is during the fast, so I'm in the fast, and so I got my sparkling waters, I got my regular water, and if I feel like I can't take it, like I need like a flavor burst of something, I just drink pickle juice straight up. So that like shocks my, like, you know what I mean? Then it kind of holds me over to not think about food. But I just try to fill my day with things. I'm either, work is always a good thing because I can purposely just bury myself, you know what I mean? And then hours go by and it's like, damn, cool. A whole half a day went, I'm good. And the hardest part is when I get home though, because like when I got home today,
Yeah.
so I'm the beat epiphany, it made me go, I just went cold turkey. I was like, fuck it. I'm just doing it now.
It's always something where it's like, well, I mean, hence the word epiphany. It's always something you immediately notice and you're just like, this ain't right. This should not be right.
Yeah.
So
I woke up and just like 2 days ago, and I was just like, you know what? This is it, starting now. So I started, but in my house, there's just a gang of, this is my last time snacks.
that's
Like, you know what I mean? I went, this is my last one shopping, and I didn't get to it because I was like, you know what? I gotta start now. So I went home and I'm on the couch, and my stomach is like, yo, I can understand work being hard to make something to eat real quick. Even though I work at a restaurant, it's like, I can understand like not wanting to fucking go up in the kitchen and fucking start flipping shit and cutting shit and frying shit. So it's just like, yo, you're at home now. You have things here in this house that you literally can just grab and throw it in your mouth. Just do it. Pause. Just do it. I'm looking at this bag of fucking Doritos, and I'm like, man, I had plans on that when I bought those.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, I was going to fucking get like, make some taco meat and make some walking tacos and shit. I had plans for this food. I just couldn't do it. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just force the nap. Now I hit you. I was like, yo, let's do this pod now. Bro.
yeah, because I need to eat. I need a distraction.
Yo, so this is good. I'm gonna be here for some hours. You know what I mean? We're gonna get that out the way. That's enough time for me to get home. I'm playing the GTAs over from fucking 3 all the way up. You know what I mean? So I'm at the end of Vice City right now. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna finish Vice City. I'm gonna go to sleep. I have to endure all of tomorrow. But see, tomorrow I'm gonna fill it with school shopping.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think I'm gonna just the girls are gonna hate me. I'm gonna stretch tomorrow out as long as I can. We're just gonna be mauling and walking and just doing everything possible all day.
So I gotta ask though, do you have a certain meal in mind? Like, do you know what you're immediately gonna eat, or you'll get to that when it comes to that?
Man, I guess I'll get to it when it comes.
Okay.
So I mean, I've already started preparing, but what I'm thinking about, I think I'm gonna just go straight into like, I don't know. I got like these. I bought this bacon, and I'm gonna just get like some avocados and just like make like some.
Okay. Do you have a go-to keto meal when you're in keto? Do you have your like?
My go-to. Oh, it's I make like a cauliflower bacon and cheese casserole type of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna stunt.
100.
I've seen you do it before. You lost 480,000 pounds. Now, I'll never forget. I always bring it up. I said it before. I never forget me and Darren playing the game or whatever, and then you come to the door, and we were both pissed. Like, who the fuck is this? Looking at the door because we didn't know who you were. Like, that's true dedication right there. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember last time. The last pod, I think we might have mentioned, maybe it was the pod before last, who knows, that I had my epiphany that I have every damn week. Yeah, I was going hard for a minute, man. And the whole reason was because my friend was getting married and I'm in the wedding. And I didn't want me and my date to just be the only fat ones there. So I'm like, I'm not liking how I'm looking, so let's, you know what I mean? I even told her, like, yo, let's get it. But, I mean, she didn't get it. So it's just like, whatever. But anyway, so I was just like, I got to do something about this. So I was working hard. I was eating less, and I was actually eating very differently. I wasn't touching sugar, bro. I wasn't touching sugar, and I was not touching bread either or anything with carbs. I just was like, nah. So pause, I was just eating heavy meat.
Predictable.
Heavy meat, bro. Heavy meat all the time, going crazy with it. Pause. But so I went on vacation. You know what I mean? When we went to vacation, it got crazy. You ever been to Shake Shack?
No.
Okay, so we don't have Shake Shack here, and I hate that. First time I tried Shake Shack was in DC, and it's just a burger and chicken spot, but it is delicious, bro. It's so unbelievable. It's so fire. So Shake Shack kind of fucked everything up because when I was on vacation, we had Shake Shack a couple times, and that just set me back in. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing anything. So I actually lost 25 pounds, and I was showing it in the videos, joking or whatever. And you could see it. Like, you can literally see
you lost a lot of fucking weight.
You can see it in my face, too. Now you can see it in my face that it's back. I'm fat again.
Predictable.
And this has been the worst fall off I've ever had.
What you mean?
Predictable.
Grubhub has...
Oh, God. It's the devil, bro. I told we, nigga.
Look, man, I probably spent $300 on Grubhub from last week to this week.
God damn.
It's been a joke. And every day I go, you know how I write my bills out and everything? I had to readjust and take money from future checks. Like, no, we're going to change this bill to this because I just bought $32 of Grubhub grub. I just kept doing it. And I'm looking at the fourth wall every night, just like, you know, you really just did that. Like, do you realize that you Grubhub something in the morning and then you Grubhubbed something in the daytime and at night? You buffoon. That was $70 of Grubhub. And then I'm like, yo, I've done this multiple times this week, but whatever. I'm trying to get back to what I was before the vacation because I was laser focused, bro. Like then when I saw the results, I was just like, oh, I'm sexy as fuck. This is crazy. And I was like, I'm just going to keep going and get crazier. But I haven't been on the scale, but I've been on the mental scale and the visual scale. And I see the weight back in my face and I feel like my gut is gutting again. And I'm like, God damn, Charles.
Predictable.
So yeah, I'm trying to get back. I haven't reached it yet because this morning I was on Rhode Island Road and I said, you know what? I need gas. I stopped and get some gas And this is the first time I actually used like the Fuel Perks thing.
Yeah.
I never used it. And once I realized it saved me like $12 when I filled up my tank. I'm like, oh, damn, I had a lot. So I'm using this $12 to go buy some all beef glizzies. Oh, man. Bought some glizzies, bought some buns, came straight home, put them joints in the air fryer, put some cheese. I was just like, this is a good time. And now I'm back into like just pleasuring myself with good eats. And I'm like, I need to get back, man. But now that I see that you're doing keto, it's going to do a push start for me to get my shit back together, man.
No, yeah. It was just time. Like I said, man, I've never ever been out of breath from beating meat. My meat, pause.
What? I'm about to say, fix that, hurry up.
Definitely been. I was like, no.
Yo, chill out.
Oh, nigga, that was crazy. I was scared, nigga. I was scared. And then this time I'm all alone in my room. Like, damn, dog, man. The girls are gone. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, man, here we go again, dog. Another fucking fuck. But I fucking fought through that shit. I'm all laying crazy ways trying to get my breath back. You know what I mean? I'm like on my side, on this side, on my back, on my stomach. I'm like, damn, okay. Finally get my breath back, and I was like, okay, that shouldn't have fucking happened. So I know what it's tied to. I know exactly what the issue is. You know what I mean? Plus, I just got mad clothes that I bought in my skinny era that I can't wear, and I keep on buying clothes that fit me now.
Right.
And then when I get skinny, I'm gonna have more because I threw away so much shit on some like super cocky, like, I don't need this anymore.
Right.
3X shirt, suck my dick. 40 waist pants, suck my dick. I'm at 32 now. Like, you know what I mean? I was just throwing shit. I'm done with that. I'm done with it. And then I got fat again, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta rebuy all this shit. Rebuying shirts, rebuying 2X this, 2X that. You know what I mean? So I got this surplus of fat clothes again. And all my skinny clothes are in the drawer. I've never opened. When I moved in, I put these clothes in this drawer. Everything is still. We've been there for 2 years. Right. Everything is still unfolded, untouched. I was supposed to be in that drawer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn.
I made new ones. I don't have drawer space anymore because I just have new fat clothes. That's what the fuck my issue is. So I got to get out of these fat clothes. You know what I mean? I got to get back into these 1Xs, these extra large shirts. Man, when I put on an extra large Fruit of the Loom white tee, I knew I won. I ain't wore 1X since I was in early high school. I mean, like 9th grade. Man, I felt so good. And you know, Fruit of the Loom shirts, them shits they make them, the models for those shirts are skinny niggas.
Oh no, that's a fact. They stick to you.
Exactly.
They just become your skin.
Yeah, so
it's just your skin in a different
color.
color.
Man, I threw that bitch on, man. And I was like, oh, sleek. No bulges, no nothing. I was like, oh, this is great. So then I just went clothes crazy. I was like, 1X this. I just started buying all this skinny nigga shit. And now I got a bunch of fat nigga shit. I got to fucking. Then I was like, I got to figure out what to do with all this fucking fat nigga shit because the fat nigga shit I got is fucking dope. I'm like, damn, I got this dope ass fat nigga shit. I'm not gonna be able to wear it, man.
You gotta shrink it. Force shrink.
How do you force shrink?
Wash it on the wrong temperature. Wash it on hot, and then just keep drying it. Over dry that motherfucker, and then wash it again and dry it again. Just keep doing it.
Word.
Just make sure it's on the hottest temperature.
There you go.
If we're talking about shit not fitting, could I chime in?
Oh,
all right. Okay, a couple months ago, so my friend was getting married. Shout out to him, Brandon Bailey, Tilo Bailey. Congratulations. Friend got married. Before the wedding, of course. He sends us a link. The link is to a website where you get fitted for a tuxedo. So he's like, yo, my groomsmen, check this out. Generation Tux. Order your tux on here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, bro, that's cool. So it's asking all these questions. Hello, are you a nigga? Yes. Well, actually didn't ask that, but I'm just being me. It said your height, your weight, you know what I'm saying? All of this, your build. So I'm like, okay. it says athletic build, and I'm like, am I athletically built? But I'm like, where's bulky fat?
Yeah.
Like, where's that at, man? Like, what the hell? So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just click bulky because it had bulky as a choice, and I'm like, okay, so I clicked that one. That's my height and weight. Now, this is one thing I will admit. When it comes to a lot of adulting, I'm mentally an adult when it comes to just common sense and being social and just responsibilities and stuff like that. But when it comes to the like small, minuscule things like tying a tie and
Oh yeah.
like shopping for dress clothes as far as size and stuff like that, it's like it's just those are things that I never really was paying attention to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows me. I'm so basic. When I dress, it's the same thing. Levi's anime t-shirt that is sticking to my arms. That's it. Like that's just how I dress. And if it's not that, it's a polo shirt. There's really no crazy mixture of style. I don't like to dress up either. So that could add on to why I'm never really keen to things like that. So as far as getting fitted for a tux, there's way more that goes into it.
Yeah,
but Generation Tux didn't ask none of that shit. It said, what you look like? What you feel like? Do you think? And I was just like, all right. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't tell nobody, but I did kind of say I was 10 pounds less than what I really was because I was gonna work my way up to that. So whatever. I ordered the tux. It comes in maybe 3 weeks before the wedding. I sit it right at the door. I never touched it, never sniffed it, never licked it, nothing. I didn't even check the box. Whatever. So wedding rehearsal comes up. Everybody is real anal about how things are supposed to go, and I'm not nervous at all until they show us what one of the bride's grandma, I want to say, stood up and was like, when the groomsmen take the brides to the bride's side, I want you guys to walk them off nicely and do a spin and bow. I'm like, what? I'm the most uncoordinated nigga in Pittsburgh. Yes, I played basketball, but I don't have any coordination. I have hand-eye coordination with video games. I'm a nerd. So when it comes to and I don't dance. When it comes to dancing and moving and doing all this stuff, if it's not me freestyling my own movements, what?
Predictable.
It's gonna look dumb as hell. So we had to let them off a certain way, take their hand and let them go and then bow. I'm like, oh my fucking dear. At that moment, my heart dropped. I don't have anxiety, but I got anxious.
Predictable.
I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? So of course, once that happens, my bald ass goes and do it. No, that was so sloppy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did you have to add this stupid shit in? I'm furious. Niggas is laughing, it's cool, you'll get it. So at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck up at the wedding tomorrow. It's over. Tried it again, I couldn't get it. I just couldn't get it. And everybody's like, it's not really that big of a deal. You're making this way more than what it has to be. And I'm just like, I can't move like that, all right? I don't understand where her hand is supposed to, you know what I'm saying? The shit was fucking me up. So at this point, I'm pissed because I'm getting singled out. I'm embarrassed, and it's something that I know I don't move gracefully, all right? So I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I'm pissed. I know my date, so she's really in her mind. It wasn't my date, but the girl I was walking down, you know what I'm saying? I know in her mind, she was just like, this nigga's about to fuck up, but she's not that type of person. She didn't want to say it, but I could see it in her face. But I'm like, whatever. So we go out to eat later, and I'm still thinking about it. Man, this is crazy. I'm really about to be up there and fuck up in front of everybody. This is bullshit. So I'm not letting everybody know how deeply anxious and scared. I'm terrified about this shit tomorrow. So I'm not really letting nobody know. I'm just they yo, Geese, you cool? I'm like, yeah, I'm regular, yeah.
Predictable.
In my mind, I'm really
No, this isn't happening.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. Fast forward, we go outside and we we start talking about how everything fits. And I'm like, I ain't even tried my shit on yet. Niggas is like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, what? They asked me how much I weigh and am I black and stuff. So yeah, it should be good. They're like, yo, go try your shit on when you get home. I'm like, all right.
Predictable.
I get home. I put the pants on. The pants,
Predictable.
they're leggings. I have leggings on. My ass cheeks were about to pop out of the pants. And I'm like, damn. Like, first of all, my ass ain't even fat. But this shit looks crazy in these pants. So I'm like, this is nuts. So I'm like, okay, I have blue. And it's a royal blue, too. So I'm like, I got blue leggings on. I'm like, okay. So I grabbed the vest. I'm buttoning the buttons. And you know how in cartoons when the button shoots off because it's so tight? That was about to happen with the vest. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Like, I had the vest on, I couldn't breathe. So I'm like sucking my stomach in, and I'm like, what the hell? So then I grabbed the jacket. I'm like,
No.
I could not get it on at all. I'm a groomsman, bro. So I have to stand up there in front of the entire ceremony. First of all, we ordered these tuxes online. So it's not like I can just go back to the place. There was no, the wedding's tomorrow. I'm like, oh no. Like, this blue is so special, I'm not going to be able to just find this. So I texted him. I said, bro, I can't fit none of my shit. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I said, I'm Googling Generation Tux right now. It says there's one in Ohio. He's like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, look, I'm about to just go to Ohio right now. And I was dead serious. I'm going to drive to Ohio right now, and I'm going to just exchange it. Now, I don't even know if this online place is a place where you could just walk in.
Yeah.
It might have just been the warehouse, and it'd be like, nigga, eat a dick. Like, what you think this is? But I was so shook. That's what I was planning to do. So I'm like, I can't twirl shorty around and be graceful, and I'm going to have the wrong shit on. So I am scared. He's like, bro, listen. You better get this shit together. And I mean, because my wife is going to kill you. And his wife is, you mean, no disrespect to him. His wife is on that shit. She would have whooped my ass. Like, she really just would have beat me up, and I would have just sat there. But I'm like, oh my goodness, man. So I'm terrified. I'm trying to smoke weed to calm down, and it's not working. I'm like, so I laid in the bed all night thinking, like, I have to immediately find a tuxedo that matches this in the morning, because it is what it is. And I knew that Ohio Generation Tuxedo, that was a bad idea. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just try to go to Men's Warehouse and everywhere around here. So I laid in the bed, tried to sleep, couldn't sleep. I mean, it was
Predictable.
duh. So I woke up, went to Men's Warehouse. I'm like, please, do you have this blue? He's like, man, fuck no. He's like, we done got that. And then he showed me something that was close to it. And I was like, no, I can't stand next to them with this on there. Like, yeah, bro. He's like, it's probably like that at all the Men's Warehouses in Pittsburgh. You're burnt. Like, we don't have this. So I'm just Googling all of these tuxedo places, and I'm scared as fuck. The wedding is in a couple hours. And I'm like, no! I'm like, yo.
No, this isn't happening.
I'm like, okay, so I'm ruining everything. He's checking on me like, yo, Geese, you good? I'm like, I'll be all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm terrified. So I went into this place called Jack's Tuxedo in Monroeville. Is Miracle Mile next to the Big Lots and the Exchange. I walked in there. Immediately, I saw the same blue, at least close enough to the point where you couldn't notice. I'm like, oh my goodness, please let him have this. So I'm just like, yo, I need this. He's like, what is that? I'm like, I got this online. It was for a wedding. It's the wrong size. He said, I can see how big you are. You lift weights? No? A little bit? And then he starts laughing. I'm like, eh. And he's like, I could tell that was not enough material for you. Why would you do that? And I'm just letting him talk bad. I'm just like, come on, man. Just help me out. Damn. So he goes and gets all these tuxes and like everything that he's trying to put on me. Like, he's like, yo, you really work out a little bit. And I'm like, laughing. My arms could not get around shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So he keeps trying to get bigger stuff, and he finally finds one. He's like, okay, so he's like, well, I have this around you for, he says a time that's too close to the wedding. I'm like, no, I need this now, yo. And he's like, you need it now. He's like, oh. So he makes a call, and I'm like, fuck! I just was shook when he made the call. So he makes a call, and he's like, okay, we can have it by you about 12 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's enough time. And know what I'm saying? $275 I had to drop immediately, unexpectedly. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, bro. I did not plan for this, but I'm like, whatever. Dropped the $275. He's like, you have to go get it. I'm like, I have to go get it. He's like, yeah, it's only up the street. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. So I went up the street. I get there.
Predictable.
There's another foreign person, and he's just like, oh, you're the guy that called it. I'm like, yes, I am. That is me. And he's like, here you go. He comes out, and he's like, oh, no. I'm like, what? He said, there's a stain on it. I'm like, are you fucking serious? What? I said, how long is it going to take to get the stain out? He's like, like an hour. I said, I don't have that time. I said, do you have the same shit in a different size? He was like, yeah, it's a little bit smaller though. I'm like, are you fucking serious, man?
Predictable.
He comes out, pulls the joint out, pause. And then I just like, all right. So I put that on, fit it, and it fits. And I'm still shook because I'm looking at the blue and I'm like, man, you might be able to tell a little bit. I don't know. So I go to JD's house. Now JD is one of the masters in adulting. He knows so much about everything. Like stuff that I've never even heard him speak about. He just knows about it. And I'm like, when did you learn this? How do you know this? But whatever. So as far as like getting us dressed and doing certain things, he was just doing everything. He was giving niggas special sandwiches and shit. He was giving niggas advice on the pocket squares and how to fold this and tying ties and cufflinks and doing all this extra shit. And I'm just like, bro, I can't even remember you being dressed up. Like I have like no memories or recollection of any of that or whatever. But you know what I mean, JD was the granddaddy. He got everybody together and shit. We met at his house. It was, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to JD. But when one of my friends showed up dressed up already, and I'm like, good. And now I get to see a comparison. So I put my shit on and they're like, yo, you found it. You replaced the tux. Like, that's what's up. I'm like, yo, this is a FUBU version. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. I showed them the buttons and shit. They're like, oh shit. I'm like, I know, right? Yeah. Everybody spot me up. I was so relieved. At that point, I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I drowned gin. I was drunk as hell and I got a little bit too drunk because I'm like, yo, when I walk her out, I might fall. At that point, I was just like trying to stand up, but we were walking down the aisle fast as fuck. And I realized they were like, slow down, slow down. I'm like, nigga, I'm drunk as hell. I slowed down or whatever. And when I did the thing, it looked like, okay, this is the nigga that doesn't know how to do it. But I was like, at that point, I didn't give a fuck because I'm like, this is only 3 seconds. Who's really paying attention? Nobody's about to be like, boo! It was just over. Let her go. Did whatever, that stupid bow shit. And then went over. I was just like, the worst is over now. $300 down the drain. That's cool. I saved my nigga's wedding. He I don't know if he knew how anxious I was. I might clip this and send it to him. His wife still doesn't know that I didn't have the right tux on, but it didn't matter. Everything worked out. Maybe I shouldn't have said I was 10 pounds lighter, but once I realized that Jack's Tuxedos, they do way more than just saying your height and your weight. Like there's way more.
There's way more, yeah.
I'm like, they measure your collar too? I didn't even know that was a thing.
I never understood because there's like a lot of podcasts I listen to. They're like a lot of their fucking sponsors be like tuxedo rental online, or like clothes. You know what I mean? I couldn't, like, what?
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Now that I know.
Especially tuxedo, because it's like, for prom, even I fucked up in person in my prom suit.
Oh, for real?
Oh my God. Yeah, man.
All right, what happened?
I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know, man. My vest just wasn't right. You know what I mean? And it was like one of those things where, like, I missed the limo ride because I was like down to the minute to get my shit. My Beijing fucking melted out of my head. You know what I mean? It was bad. So I had to wash it out. I had to hurry up and go home and do all this fucking shit. And them niggas got to ride in a limo and shit. I think Darren's dad was driving it. And yeah, they got to fucking do all that fucking fun shit, whatever. You know what I mean?
Man.
But I made it, obviously, but it just was uncomfortable. And also with Darren's wedding too. Like my fucking the vest, it was always the vest. It was like everything else was straight.
Yeah,
I felt great and everything else, but it was always just the part that just squeezes. It was not right. So like I had it like let like as long as it can go.
Yeah.
And it was still like squeezing me. And I was just like, man, I'm gonna just bust through this, man. I just gotta work through this shit.
Predictable.
But it's like, knowing how difficult it is to get it right in person, I can only imagine how fucking bad it could be blind online.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, y'all asked me my height, my weight, and my build. No collar size, no arm length, none of the other stuff that goes into it. And I'm just like, huh? But I'm guessing it was one of those sites where they base everything off of
A general body type.
yeah, and mostly, I mean, we're not built like Caucasian men. We're just not. So that's, you mean, you can see that's what their motto is. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I'm a different type of breed. I'm not trying to say that to flex or nothing. I'm a weird built nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you asking me these questions is, nah. My 250, my 260 doesn't look like a regular 260. Like, it, you know what I mean? But I just realized my arms couldn't get into nothing. And even the dude at Jax was getting like frustrated, like, dog, what the fuck? I can't get nothing around you. And I'm like, y'all don't make bulk tucks? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I should have just showed him a picture of Geese Howard and said, look, this is me, bro. Get me into some shit. Damn.
Predictable.
But yeah, that was scary, man. That was scary. So,
That shit sounds crazy.
Yeah,
I'm glad it all worked out. I was getting anxiety listening to the story.
so am I, bro. That was a scary time, man. But the vacation before the wedding was cool too. Not really too much stories from that. Shake Shack was eating that a lot. Was eating bad, but the strippers, man.
What?
So I told you before. I've went to Atlanta before, and it was just like, whatever. I went to a strip club, and I just was like, I'm not. My philosophy on strippers, I respect strippers a lot because you're really finessing us, horny ass men, to just throw money at you just because you look good. That's pathetic on our part. So I respect that hustle. But I'm like, I'm not about to go to a buffet. You show me the food. You do like this in my face, and I throw money at it, and I can't eat it. And I can't touch it. Like, that's dumb. So it's the same thing with strippers for me. But this time it was a little bit different. I went to a strip club before years prior, and I just was like, it was cool. One shorty was there, definitely had me tweaking it. But other than that, the whole atmosphere, I was fine. This time,
What?
no. I went in there immediately. I was like, what is this? Every woman in there looked absolutely delicious. They looked so good from their face to their bodies. I didn't see anything that was fake. If they were fake, they had the best plastic surgeons in the universe. Everybody was so delicious to the point where it started to tug on my heart. Like, I just was just like, oh no. And I was drunk. I was drunk too, and people were smoking weed in there. I can't remember if I smoked. I really don't remember. But I was just like, this just everybody looks so good. Like, you remember that episode that Charles Xavier was doing something and it fucked him up? I think it was Dark Phoenix. That was happening to me. And I was just like, Rel is laughing. He's like, yo, I'm like, man, just like, I'm like, look at her, man. Damn. Like, I'm acting like a kid. And I'm always, I feel like I'm always the one that's calm. They were so fire. So I said I wasn't going to pay for no dance or nothing. Like, it's just pointless. One shorty locked eyes with me and she was clapping ass on dude, but looking at me. And I have this weird fetish where girls, when they do sexual things, but they're acting like it's so regular, that makes me horny as fuck. So she's just clapping ass, looking at me like, yeah, nigga. And I'm like, oh no. So I had to get a dance from her. And I did kind of say something that was extra as hell. I whispered it to my boy because she's shaking ass on me, but I leaned over and I'm like, I said something kind of crazy. I'll say it on here, whatever. I said, damn, I want your ass. Now I said that. He's laughing like, yo, chill. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just saying. I'm like, yeah, whatever. She's, I mean, I'm like, smacking ass. So when she gets up, she grabs me. And I'm just like, what? She's like, you want to eat my ass, huh? Another fetish I have, don't verbally say things like that to me, especially when the answer is yes. I wanted to just get on my knees and be like, ah! But when she said that, I had to realize, like, one, you're in the strip club, two, like, come on, that's just not sanitary. And I'm just like, ah! So I just got away from her, and then whatever. But it was a good time, man. I had a good vacation.
You might have been like one of like 50 niggas that ate her butt.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo, get it together.
Just monkeypox him.
Like, and oh my goodness, and that's one of the big things.
What?
I'm like, yo, the pox is down here. The monk peas,
Monk peas,
they swinging. So it's like, you better watch what the fuck you doing. But that strip club experience was way better than the first one that I had. I legit wanted to get butt ass naked. Like, I wanted to, like, when I was in there, I just was like, yo, I just wish this was an orgy. I want to get naked right now. Like, I wanted to get naked in there so bad. But of course, I'm an adult. I'm grown. I did not. You know what I mean? I held myself together. It was a good time, man. But other than that, yeah, can't really think. I haven't been up to anything else exciting besides playing Castlevania. It's the worst video game series to me that I've ever played. It's bullshit. But I didn't get to the one that defines the series yet. But I hate the game. But other than that, yeah, man, got fat again. The anxiety of the wedding is gone. You know what I mean? Picked up a couple hours because that shit set me back. You know what I mean? But other than that, everything else is all right, man.
Cool.
Anything else going on with you or
yeah,
something? Go ahead. Let's hear it. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something. It's keto related. It's keto related. Something happened to me today at work. I'm gonna just flat out say it. I shit on myself.
Yo,
I shit on myself.
What?
that is not.
No, this isn't happening.
This is not. That is not where I thought you were going with this. I had no. All right, so.
Keto makes you do.
Before you
What?
before you explain, this is what I want people to understand, man. We are humans, all right? And I do not define, or I don't look at people like moving their bowels, defecating, dookie shit, and whatever you want to say on themselves as a young nigga thing. I don't, because you don't know where you're at. It could happen. If I'm in the car and then all of a sudden, and my stomach's just like, ugh, and I'm in traffic, what are you supposed to do? You can hold it. You can do your best. But if your bladder says, I can't. it's just,
over.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't feel like that's a little kid thing.
I'm not embarrassed by it.
Okay.
That's why I'm just flat out saying it.
Yeah.
And plus it's a symptom of ketosis.
Oh, you just poop easy?
Yeah, I mean that okay, so here's the thing. When you're in ketosis, right? Your poop becomes, it's not poop no more.
What do you mean?
Well, so I'm fasting, right? So it's there's nothing to make poop with, but I still have to poop.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I still gotta drop loads.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I'm at work and I was out back by the garage smoking a cigarette, and when you're just at full relax, I'm just smoking. I'm just walking back and forth, pacing back and forth, looking at the sun and the sky. You know what I mean? I'm about to get out of work, and you just feel it. You feel the bubble, the fart bubble, and you're just like, oh, let me just push this out real quick. No one's around.
Mm-hmm.
No one's out back. I'm the only one down here.
Right.
I'm the only one for miles. So I squeezed out the fart. It was not a fart.
What?
It wasn't.
What?
It was not a fart.
Predictable. Resurrection.
Now this happened to me before. So I should have been
Conscious
of the
possibility, yeah.
But it was just like, man, I was so just in the day that I was just like, new EP. Oh shit.
100, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man.
Okay.
And but it was like, you know those creepers where you have to not excuse me, I don't mean creeper, but the type of farts where you have to kind of give it a little, you got to give it a little push to with it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know what I mean? You some of them just kind of like they just go out. This one was kind of like I'm gonna have to help it. Mm-hmm. So I did a little like, and it was just like, and I was like, fuck. I looked at the fourth wall. I was like, I did not just shit on myself. I did
Predictable.
No, this isn't happening.
And I just imagine like a studio audience going like,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I pooped on myself, yeah.
See, now I've pooped on myself in recent years, but only out of anger. It was out of anger. And when I say out of anger, it's because, okay, so I was dealing with a woman that thought her farting was funny. My reaction, because she's seen how angry I would get. I would get livid. Like, there's no smiling, there's no fake laughing. Like, haha. Like, I would literally be like, yo, like you didn't have to do that. We're in the bed right now and you just yorfed the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you didn't have to do that. I get so mad and they always bang. So I wanted to choke her and strangle her. I didn't think it was funny. For some reason, every time she did that, I had enough in my stomach to just get payback. I don't know what it was. And she would be like, yo, you're so weird. Like, how do you just always just fart on demand? And I'm like, all right, well, bitch, if you stop doing it, you won't get the payback. So one time she lets off one, and afterwards she would always try to like kiss me and hug me like, oh, it ain't nothing. And that makes me even more angry because you know that I'm pissed. So now you're trying to call it, get off of me. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? Then my big bang attack revenge.
Predictable.
It was like, oh, God. She was like, man, that didn't even sound. I was just like, but as I was looking, I'm like, yeah, I got my revenge. But I'm like, I got something else too. Like, excuse me. Went to the bathroom, it's just nothing but massacre. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Now I'm pissed because I gotta wipe my ass and get new drawers and like, you mean like this is a joke. But yeah.
No, yeah, that's damn. All right, well, shit. That's funny. No, I shit. I shit. And so I don't this was like some fate shit, right? I had just done laundry and I had a pair of drawers that fell out the laundry bag. And I was just too lazy because they fell like in the backseat bottom on the bottom floor part. I was just too lazy to fucking grab them and put them back in the thing. I just couldn't be bothered. I was just tired from washing clothes. So it fell out the thing. I was just like, I just took the basket and went in the house. And they've been there for like they were in there for a couple days. So when I shit myself, my first initial thought was, damn, I got to go commando. I'm at work. Like, you know what I mean? How am I going to sneak these drawers? This happened at work already. Like, this is the second time I shit myself at work.
What was the first time?
I think I told the story on here the first time, but it was the same thing.
Oh,
Keto.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Being a little overzealous with the gas release. Mm-hmm. And then shit, man. So I'm in the bathroom and I'm panicking because I got to go from the garage area all the way up the stairs into this family bathroom that locks. And I have to pray that there's no one in it because that is the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
That's the bathroom. Like when you nobody use those public joints. Like you go to if you have business to handle, you lock that door. Okay. And you fucking just have yourself a time.
Got it.
So I'm praying like, please don't let no one be in the fucking the family bathroom. And this is like this business. People are here. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck. So I sneak up the steps. I waddle up. Trying to keep everything as
right, because you don't want it to
keep
hit
everything
any
as,
other part of clothing.
And it's not like you see what I'm saying. It's more juice than it is. Pause. It's more. I mean, there's not like there's no.
Yeah, you got the tomato.
There's no crunch to it.
Yeah. You ain't got the solids,
yeah,
bro.
There's no crunch to it. So I'm waddling up. I get to the bathroom, drop trowel, drop draw, and the draws are done. They're done. There's no, I mean, they're wet. There's no like bringing it back.
Predictable.
So I grabbed the draws and I was like, fuck it, this one I can't. Because last time I snuck them out, I was like, I'm not even going to try to sneak them out. This is trash. Like, so I just balled them up, wrapped them up in some paper towel, and just threw them in the bottom of the trash can. And then I commando it out. And I don't remember the draws. So this is the whole fate thing I was thinking about. Mm-hmm. So I don't remember the draws in my car. So I'm commando in my pants and I'm walking down the steps. I'm just uncomfortable. I did the whole soap. I did the hand soap, the paper towels, I had squeaky clean ass after that. But I was just like, damn. I'm just, my balls are just flapping in my fucking work pants. I'm like, it's an uncomfortable feeling. Mm-hmm. So I got to smoke. I was like, I need another cigarette. So I go back to my car, open the door, get my pack of cigarettes out, and then I see just like a golden spatula just draws. It's like,
in your car.
In my car.
Okay,
I was like, oh man, the draws.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I'm a lazy nigga. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbed them drawers, ran upstairs, threw them bitches on. Felt like a new man. See, I don't even need this cigarette no more. Threw the cigarette pack in the car.
Oh my gosh, man. See, that just
100.
once you have that anxious feeling, it's so bad. And once it's relieved, it's just you feel so much better. I remember there was times where, obviously we worked together. And back in Mad Max, when I would wake up, I would take a shower, and I would just immediately, I would brush my teeth and I would leave. And then I would remember something was missing. And one day, I don't remember if it was you or somebody, and it was just like, I'm like, what? You're like, you bang. And I'm just like, I forgot to put on the deodorant. I'm like, God damn. And on that line, you remember how hot it was.
Oh, and
you're going to sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a couple times where it just, I don't know what was happening. I guess I was just rushing and I just kept forgetting. And I'm like, bro, please let me go run to Rite Aid. I need to get this deodorant, man. But once you get the deodorant on, it's just like, okay, those onions over there don't smell like me anymore. So we good, man.
Oh, yeah, I was elated. I felt great. The anxiety was gone. I did still feel a little embarrassed at myself because I was like, this is the second time this happened to us. You should know by now that this is a side effect of the shit that you're doing. But again, I don't know. I was in full relax mode.
If I could make a suggestion, because this is what I do now. I keep, the little middle console part of your car, I keep deodorant in there. Because there's been so many times where I get out the shower, I brush my teeth, put my beard shit on, do all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, I'm late. I got to go. And I'm like, yo, the fuck? And every single time, I just...
Predictable.
I be in the car doing this all the time.
Yeah,
I put deodorant and drawers in the car because I always think if I shit on myself in traffic, then, they're going to get the... I'm going to throw that John out the window.
No, but see... I'm a single man, so it doesn't fucking matter. I got drawers in the car. That's a fucking good ass idea. I might actually keep a pair in the whip because that shit saved my shift. It saved my shift. It did. Today was a fucking nightmare shift. So, man, the fact I was just like, yo, how could this get worse? Like, what can happen? Like, you know what I mean?
And another thing I can suggest is, as far as, like, we talked about this. Remember when we came to a conclusion, physical humor is out. Because
sure.
We keep hurting ourselves doing this. Mm-hmm. We might try to do something funny, and then all of a sudden, it just kept happening to us. We was like, yo, this is over. We're done. If we're not verbally saying something, shit ain't meant to be funny. So fuck out of here. Now, I say that to say this. I forget what the fuck I was saying. Where was I going with that? Damn.
What?
This shit slipped. Oh, okay. Yeah. As far as forcing the physical humor, and we know that's a bad idea, stop forcing the gas, man. Because when you ass blast, it's going to be mash. You know what I mean? So no more. Mash. If you fart and it flows freely, cool. But if you got to do any type of horn,
It was definitely chicken noodle soup consistency.
Yo, all right. Let's move
Nuts,
on.
man.
That's sick.
I couldn't believe that.
Predictable.
But fuck it, man. We gonna talk about some shit?
Yeah, man. If we got anything to talk about, it probably got something to do with the monk peas. Because I mean, I know the monk peas is going crazy. Have you actually seen, like, have you ever seen somebody with it?
Like in real life.
Not real life, no. Because
no.
in real life, if you have, then I don't want to be next to you either.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking. You serious?
Yeah, that.
Remember?
I just.
What it,
that shit move, Rio.
Nigga.
But yeah.
No, I've seen. Yeah, they're bad.
This is what really
They're
messed me up.
bad, bro.
This is what messed me up about the whole monk peas situation. What? They hurt. Yeah. It's not just because when you get the chicken pox, I don't remember. I had the chicken pox when I was a wee little lad. It was a long time ago. I don't remember it hurting. I don't think it hurt. It was just
they didn't hurt, but they could leave scars. So you could still have like little pox scars from when you were a kid.
I remember. Yeah, I definitely had the 2 chicken pox scars. The 2 pox. You know what I'm saying? They was
2 pox.
They was on my stomach, and I always would look like, damn, I still got these. They gone now because I mean the girth and the birth. You know what I'm saying? Overborfed it, but they leave scars, which is crazy, and they hurt. So when they're all over your body, you got to realize if you move, because. Unless you're naked, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you already know how it is. If you have a sore, right?
Yeah.
And your shirt brushes up against the sore, you're like, ooh. You know what I mean? It hurts. Ooh. And you got to figure,
Predictable.
if you got the monk peas, they're everywhere. So if you just do this, like, you're going to feel that.
And they're not just like regular, like little, just like, you just pass over bumps. Like, you just kind of like just.
Yeah,
they're raised.
Yeah, they're big.
You know what I mean? They're like, you could get them caught on the door.
Ugh, oh my. Ah!
You could be like trying to squeeze. You could be like trying to squeeze into something and get caught and get one of your monk peas or something.
Yeah, if you get a monk, caught on the door, like.
And you get caught on anything, bro. Just imagine like zipping up your jacket or like putting your coat on and just, trying to take it off.
If that's what I'm saying, like even if you got the monks on your ass and you put on drawers, like, or if it gets in between your butt crack and you gotta wipe,
oh, that awkward ass monk,
like,
oh, the funk monk.
What?
Predictable.
I'm praying for anybody that got the monk peas. Man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
bro,
man, because
seriously, man.
it's really not your fault. Because you can just get it from any way. Somebody could just be like. And if they had it and they'd be like, hey, what's up, bro? You got monk on your shirt. You go do that. Hey, what's up, bro? Y'all all got monks.
Yeah.
Y'all all monk peed up. Like,
and that's a scary thing too, because the girls, they start school on the 29th, and there's no plan right now for the monk peas. There's no like, like COVID was. There was like a whole fucking a big to do. Like, yo, this is how we're going to approach it. We're going to do this on the 3rd. It's just come. School's open. You know what I mean? And kids touch and hug and play. I'm so fucking scared.
Kids do anything. They'll do to people's elbow on a patch of dirt for no reason.
Because look, we dodged COVID, like the first round of COVID that year. Yeah, we were free. We were good. And then you slipped up by going to the gym. Yeah. But that was my first experience with it. And then after my first experience, I just started getting COVID left and fucking right. You know what I mean? It's like once people started getting lazy with like just the protocol, I started getting COVID left and fucking right. So now I know for a fact, like, it was so easy. I thought for sure I was gonna miss this batch. Like I was good at COVID. I had it once, maybe, or when it didn't have a name, I had it. I'm not gonna get it again. I know how bad it could be. Man, I know how this works. Devin's gonna come home, or Mary's gonna come home, and it's just gonna be like I mean, it's gonna be just like, I'm itchy, and it's like, what do you mean you're itchy? I look at it.
No, this isn't happening.
And
it's monk zone,
and it's This sounds like a Sonic stage.
And then I'm gonna have to. You know what I mean? Then everyone's just gonna be in the house monked out. The only thing that doesn't scare me about them is about the monk peas is it's not fatal. You know what I mean?
It's
COVID
not fatal.
COVID takes you out.
You can't die from it.
I don't think you can die from the monk peas.
Okay.
I don't want to fucking. Matter of fact, I should have did more research.
Yeah, I haven't done. Look, the only thing you know me. Well, us. I said me. Us as a race, black people. You mean we really care about how we look, like a motherfucker. So that's what we're most concerned about. It's like, damn, we look crazy after this, but it's like, nigga, what does this shit do? So I don't think a lot of people have been doing research on it. But as far as what I know, going back to the visual and the pain, that's the scariest thing about it. Like, yeah, COVID, I guess you could say it hurts, I guess. But the monk peas really hurt. Like, if you just be like, wait, like it hurts. And once I realized that made me feel crazy. Because first of all,
Predictable.
I sleep like this. And no, I don't sleep like this because of Geese Howard. I literally just sleep like this because this is my comfortability. Like, I lay on my stomach and I sleep like this. So if I have the monk peas and they're on my face, like, how am I supposed to sleep? Like, I'm going to roll over and it's going to be like, like, it's going to feel like,
Yeah.
man, it's just so shady.
No, this. So we say all that to say this, man. Now we know how you feel about dogs.
Animals.
I
don't like animals unless they're on the grill.
Okay. I hate dogs. Everybody knows I hate dogs. I
Predictable.
This has nothing to do. I understand the fucking allure. I understand the hoopla about dogs, man. Just me personally, I just don't have it in me for that level of annoyance, right? I just can't. I can't deal with it. It's almost pretty much the same arguments as you. They can't talk. They do stupid ass shit, and you're supposed to just be okay with it.
Like, they can't explain why they did it.
Yeah, I can't get behind that. But for all you dog lovers and owners, you know, people love to just see a random dog on the block and oh my God, Sparky, what's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, Bruno. Oh,
Predictable.
Bruno. And they start fucking kissing and rubbing the fucking nasty ass thing. Human to dog monkeypox.
Predictable.
It's real. It's here. You can give your dog the monkey pox. Human to dog transmission. It has happened. It's real. It can happen. So not only should you not just touch people, don't let the dogs near you either. Don't let the pooches near your hooches.
Yeah, because you let your dog out, especially if you're one of them owners where it's like, my dog knows where his home is. He gonna come back here. And you just let the dog outside. He's a nice, friendly dog. And he's roaming the streets of Harlem.
Petted.
He's doing whatever he's doing. He's backflipping. He's going to the grocery store. He's buying his own fucking dog food. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. The nigga comes back. He's like, hey, Sparky, welcome home. And that nigga loves you so much that he's frantically fucking wagging his tail, backflipping. And then he jumps on you and he just starts to decide to lick. Little do you know, you hugged Kendra at work. Kendra had the monk peas because her husband gave it to her because he was cheating on her. Whatever.
Oh, shit.
Now, you done gave Spark the monks. So he's out there. When Spark goes out for his daily run and grocery shopping, he gives everybody in the grocery store, at the cash register, everybody, the monk peas. It's like, it's just so easily transmittable that we're fucked.
We're fucked. I mean, I'm more so just kind of like, all right, I don't know how I feel about this whole human to dog thing, because now it's like I have another reason to say get that fucking dog away from me. You know what I mean? I don't want to catch the monk peas,
100.
and you probably have them. You're spreading them. Now these things are fucking monk pea missiles that everybody fucking loves, and they really, like, seriously, like, you know how it is when say you're at the strip. Strip is a very populated area, big shopping area. And the amount of attention that a dog can get on the strip is crazy. I've been caught behind multiple congestions and pedestrian clots because of a fucking dog. It's like, yo, keep it moving.
Yeah.
On the sidewalks. And there's a fucking dog.
Yeah.
And like one mostly white fucking couple or family or whoever the fuck. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, what type of dog is
He
he?
doing anything. Oh my
what is he?
goodness.
Oh, let me check his nuts. Oh, he's fertile. Like, the fuck out of here. So everybody loves dogs. Everybody loves touching them and they get all happy and horny around the dogs. And then, yo, man, seriously. What I'm really scared about this fucking monkeypox bullshit, man, is that we're not putting up any defenses.
Yeah.
There's no regulations. It's in a state of emergency. What is it? Yeah, right? State of emergency? Whatever the fuck that is, whenever the government's like, yo, this is some real shit. Yeah. Whatever the fuck that is, like whenever they say that shit,
yeah.
That's what this shit is, man. Yeah, it's a health emergency. So we're in August now, man.
Yeah.
So this month, it's only been 18 days. We are in a state of emergency with the monkeypox, yo. We have over 6,600 cases reported and growing. We got TikTokers that got it. One nigga, this big ass black nigga is getting destroyed on TikTok.
Because he went to
He went
McDonald's.
to McDonald's, nigga. Fuck you doing? Oh, I ran out of food. I had to go to McDonald's. My nigga, if you don't fucking take your fat ass, yo, right now's the time to lose, nigga.
Yo, and the thing is, it's like, yo, okay, so since before when I lost the weight or whatever and I stopped eating sugar, fast food, and a bunch of carbs and everything, I was missing McDonald's like a motherfucker. So once I actually did come back and I was like, hey, why not? That fucked me over. I've been ass fucking McDonald's crazy. So bad. McGang bang everything. Right? I understand how delicious a double cheeseburger can be. That shit is so fire. But bro, you can't, it's not worth fucking up the whole hood because you need to, like, relax, bro. When I saw that picture, is there a video of him?
He's like, I should be staying at home. The way that he fucking phrased it is he turned it into some fucking hood idiom, some hood parables where he was like, basically it was like, hey, don't trust everybody because everybody ain't for you. Like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? You did something to get them pox. Fuck you mean don't trust everybody? He made it seem like somebody came to his crib with the pox and was just like, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. Like, damn, dog, these like as if a op or an enemy. You know what I mean? Like the people that you know, the people that you're close to may not be really for you.
Yeah.
Like they may be enemy. Like, nigga, you fat fuck. You
just got him.
You got him, bro. You got him.
And now
ain't no fucking enemy or no fucking shit like that, nigga.
And you're jeopardizing everybody else's safety because you want a double cheeseburger. That's insanity, yo.
Insanity. So we're dealing with that. Now just imagine, there was another TikToker dude where he had a Band-Aid on his cheek, a big fat ass fucking like anime Band-Aid on his cheek. And he fucking ripped it off and the pock was like, it was a quarter size pock. It was just a black hole and he put it back on like, yeah, monkeypox. And I was like, damn. Then I immediately thought back to like social studies and history class and shit like that, where they were talking about them niggas back in the day. They used to put candle wax in their pock holes.
Why?
To cover up the pock holes.
Oh, that's sick.
Like niggas would get, I don't know what that was. It polio? It wasn't polio. It was
polio was doing. They can't crib walk no more.
You should have said that, my nigga.
Ain't nobody got polio.
I know, but damn. But whatever.
Niggas is dead. My bad.
It was some pox. I don't know if it was some pox.
Smallpox?
Smallpox.
What are smallpox?
I don't know.
I remember always hearing about them in school, but did they use those? Did they use smallpox as a weapon?
They're the Butterfinger BBs of chicken pox. I don't know. They're pox and they're small.
Butterfinger BBs.
But they would stuff candle wax and then put makeup on to cover up the smallpox. So this monkey shit, man. When I saw a fam with the fucking cheek hole, I was like, damn, dog, they give you cheek holes.
Dude,
This is crazy.
they really look like just like just meatloaf dugouts. I don't, man. All right, I'm done.
What is that? What? I don't know, man. This is fucking bonkers, yo. I'm actually, COVID was crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know if the monk peas can kill you, and I pray that they don't. I pray that we have to have. You know what I mean? Because they've been gone for fucking ever. I don't know who opened Pandora's box.
The monk peas aren't new.
No,
I thought they just made this. And
the monkeypox is here. It's always been.
It's always been a thing. Okay.
I just don't know who opened up Pandora's box. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another fucking crazy ass explanation, like somebody was fucking playing hot hands with some apes in Africa. You know what I mean? And one of them gorillas slapped his hand a little too hard and pocked him.
Yeah, did you some time out? This has nothing to do with anything, but did you see that gorilla that's been going viral? So there was monkeys and gorillas in a zoo, right? And then there's a gorilla just comes out of his door.
Just slides.
He slides on all fours. Mm-hmm. And then they made a video of him doing that with Akuma's voice, and it's the Raging Demon. It's the funniest shit in the world, man. I'm sorry, that was our topic, but
Predictable.
But anyway, yeah.
That's not even to say that monkeypox is actually like monkey. Maybe it is monkeypox. It's in the name. Maybe that's, I don't know.
Oh, you're saying it's not monkey induced?
Who knows? Like, I don't know if monkeys have any hand in this. Could be just some racial shit. Like we're just being racist towards apes. But I don't know. Maybe some dude went over in Africa. Like I said, played hot hands, played Uno with a couple apes, and came back with the pox and was like, "Oh, what is this? Hey, honey, what is this?"
And that's the first thing that you're going to do when you see something that shouldn't be there. You try to rub it off, or you scratch it because it's like, nigga, huh?
I remember when it was like, there's one case in New York. That was just like 2 months ago. It was like or a couple months ago. It was like there's only one case of monkeypox in New York, and it's like, all right, and now it's like everybody. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm gonna get monkeypox. I know I'm gonna get the monk peas, man, because it always does this, yo. We're at 6,600. That's reported. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's definitely secret niggas.
There's secret niggas because the monkeypox, it isn't like like COVID. It was like, yo, I got it. Fuck it. I need help. You know what I mean? Like, I got it. Niggas was not afraid to say they had COVID because they wanted help. But the monkeypox is like because I don't want to say it doesn't kill you. It doesn't kill you. Monkeypox, because it's not like a fatal thing. It's just like one of those things where it's like, yeah, I got monkeypox. Nigga put a turtleneck on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nigga put a turtleneck on to hide the pock.
That's a fact, because I'm not going to.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not trying. I would not put nobody in danger, bro. But
I'm not saying shit.
If I'm not telling nobody I got the monk peas, bro. If I could put a scarf on and a tuxedo, you're gonna be like, damn, you fly as fuck, but you look hot as shit. I'm gonna be like, man, look, I gotta teach you.
Sweating these pox out.
I gotta teach a class today. All right, like, stay away from me.
Stay away. No, that's real shit. So you know that there's 6,600 reported cases. There's 12,000 unreported cases of monkeypox. They're here. They're coming. They're coming. And I'm terrified of getting it because I don't know what that pock feel like. If it hurts, if I get, like, I cut my fingers and shit all the time at work, you know what I mean? And that's the most uncomfortable fucking feeling, is just when you accidentally bump something, it's like, ah, or you wash your hands, you're like, ah. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse than like working all day and like going home and like washing dishes after cooking dinner or some shit, and you're just like, your hands are on fire from just nicks and cuts, and you know what I mean? I could just imagine, just imagine taking a shower with pox. Just imagine that hard ass bar of soap, you know what I mean? And like that rag, just like, you know what I mean? Just like, or you know what I mean? You get your fucking little loofah ball.
Yeah.
And you put your little gel in there and you just.
And I would assume if the sores hurt, then when the shower water beads is hitting on you,
you would have to
probably every time. It's just that you're in an endless loop.
Make it vibrate.
You're in an endless loop of just getting your ass whooped like a fighting game.
Oh, man.
Like you're in the corner just getting beat on.
Yeah. Well, the pox are on rock. They're out here fucking everybody, and
Don't let your dogs outside.
Don't.
Because a random nigga, like you said, let me not even say nigga, a random human, but we know what type. A random human is going to walk up on the dog. Oh, nice doggy. Pet that dog, and he monked your dog up. Your dog is monked. We ain't even gonna say fuck no more. When we talking about monkeypox, your dog is monked. Your dog gets monked, and then another person comes and rubs the dog, and then the dog rubs you. It's like, come on, man. Keep your dogs indoors. For those pet lovers that love to just touch everybody's dogs and pets. Ah, man, it's just, it's crazy. Monk peas will kill you.
So, okay,
what
so
you
here,
really want.
there's actually some more. This is like some really crazy information. So this is the first incident of human to animal transmission, like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So she said, what's her name?
Rosamund Lewis.
Rosamund Lewis, the World Health Organization's lead on monkeypox, stated, "This is the first incident that we are learning about where there is human to animal transmission." She said, of the Lancet report's findings, so on a number of levels, this is new information. It's not surprising information, and it is something that we've been on the watch out for. So this specific animal to human to dog transmission, this is the first case that they have, recorded, they found out about. So just imagine how many unreported cases there are. Right. Just imagine out of the 6,600 people that are reported, how many of those people do you think have dogs? Everybody fucking loves dogs. Yeah. So there could be 6,600 motherfucking dogs out there, just roughing.
And the crazy thing is, it's weird too. I've seen a big, outrageous surge in African American women that I know getting little dogs. Like, it's so weird. Everybody that I think wouldn't like dogs or didn't have a dog, I just see them popping up. Little Scarf, little Buffy, and I'm just like, I'm like, wow, y'all all have this same
trend.
Yeah, and y'all all have the same fucking dog. It's like, oh my goodness,
little dirty ass fucking.
Like, man, what is going on? Even two people I knew that I was close with had the same dog name. I'm like, all right, this is getting ridiculous, man. Like,
well, she also stated that almost 99% of the we're fucked. Almost 99% of the monkeypox cases are found in man.
So we might be good. If that means, are they saying because of how it's transmitted? Because I'm going to be honest. I don't be touching niggas.
I don't be touching niggas either.
I don't.
Man. So, and 98% of men have sex with other men.
Oh, my.
100.
We good then. I don't give a damn then. I'm never going to get this.
That reads weird. Let me read that again. Lewis also stated that almost 99% of monkeypox cases are found in men, and 98% of men have sex with other men.
This was worded terribly. They're trying because they're trying to say that 98% of that 99% are the men that have intercourse with other men. But reading it blatantly, it says 98% of the people on Earth that are men fuck other men anyway. This is the shade room. Get your edit. Get your editorial skills together, man, because that shit's terrible, bro. Because that ain't true. Because I'm 98% of men, and I don't be fucking nobody. Like what?
I'm gonna give monkeypox to myself.
Oh, if you could get it from, taking yourself to.
Just imagine getting a couple peas on your pee.
Oh, that's it. That's it for me. I can't. Because I know that I'm going to still beat off. And I'm going to try to beat off through the pain, and I'm going to cry. Like, it's one thing to beat off through emotional pain, but beating off through physical pain is nuts. But I've done it before. And I don't mean like, it was because one time, we remember when I had the eye situation going on? Yeah. It was, I had that going on for a while. Because they didn't really, I was diagnosed wrong. You know what I'm saying? They were giving me the wrong medication. So my eye irritation was getting worse. But yeah, there was times where I was just like, I still gotta let one on.
Oh man.
So I was skeeting. I
see.
was squinting. Oh my gosh. I was squinting to Cherokee, like, you know what I mean? Could barely see it, and I was just like, So yeah. I know the monkeypox wouldn't stop me. But that's good news to hear. I mean, it's unfortunate for them, for the men that are into what they're into. But that's good news for us, because, you mean...
Damn, so the dog contracted the virus by sleeping in its owner's bed.
Of course, you know how those pet lovers are.
Man.
They will sleep butt ass in hands with their dog and hold them like this.
Yeah, well, y'all be careful with your pets. If you love your dog, there's no way you can keep your dog away. You're all just going to have pox together. But if you have pox, keep your pet away from other people and other animals. I'm sure that it can spread to another pet to pet transmission.
100%.
So just stay the fuck away from me if you got the pox, yo. And Biden, like, yo, I don't know what the fuck this nigga's doing in office, yo. He's wilding.
He sleeps.
This nigga, whatever the fuck you're doing, do something. First, do something about this motherfucking inflation. And then two, do something about this motherfucking monkeypox bullshit. We need a stimuli. And just, we gonna have to do another fucking year of, I fucking hated this, man. But I'll settle for another fucking, like, another virtual learning year if this means that we won't be getting the pox. Like, maybe because of the severity isn't fatal like COVID, that they're just like, all right, man. You know, when you get them, you gotta just, you know, you're gonna have to endure the shits, but it ain't enough to fucking shut the schools down. But I feel like it is, in my personal opinion. I feel like it is. I would, you know what I mean, but whatever. Just do something, yo. Like, get some more people on this fucking pox situation. Get some people in that motherfucking inflation situation, dude. Jesus Christ, dog. Side note, how the fuck is our minimum wage? We had this discussion too when we were talking about the $2,000 rent bullshit. Mm-hmm. But if that is the median for America, right. Rent in America, $2,000 a month, and the nigga is only making $7.25 an hour, and they get paid bi-weekly. Mm-hmm. How the fuck? How the fuck? They can't even make rent.
I don't understand that
in a month. They can't even make rent in a month.
Yeah, it doesn't make.
How is this not a national fucking emergency?
Yeah,
like why isn't the U.S. shutting down and just trying to get this shit the fuck together?
Right.
That's whatever. Let's get out. We're that's just me. That's just my fucking brain. You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers, man. You wanna know why they ain't doing shit? Because they doing shit like this.
I saw Biden. Well, there was a meme where it said, I can't remember what it said on Trump's side, but it was Trump smiling, but the mask, but under it, he was really crying. I can't remember what he said. And then it had Joe Biden, the president, eating the ice cream with sunglasses on. And he said, I don't even know where I'm at. And I could not stop laughing because every time you see him, it just looks like he's like just waking up out of sleep. And he's just like, oh, yeah, well, America, yeah, word. And then he's just out. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? So when I seen that meme, I couldn't, because I don't get into the politics and all this. I do not follow any of that shit. But when I saw that was definitely funny. But moving on to this, what the hell is going on now, man?
This is where our inflation research is going. They're about to resurrect a fucking Tasmanian tiger. I don't know why. Like, we need it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand if we bring this animal back, then that means he's going to create buildings that we can work in, or this animal specializes in making special mattresses because he's the mattress tiger or something. What the fuck is bringing this nigga back going to do? Nothing. It's just probably going to put us more in danger. Like, I don't understand. Like, why are you trying to recreate animals that already bit the dust? Like, what is he going to do, bro? Like, I don't understand.
So they're saying it's a okay, so the real name is a thylacine. Thylacine. That's the name of a Tasmanian tiger, is a thylacine.
Okay.
And they're comparable to a coyote.
Okay.
right? So coyotes are enough of them can take you out. If they gang up on you, you could definitely get murdered. They'll kill a baby. They'll kill your dog. They're like they're ruthless. Coyotes are terrible. Said it disappeared about 2,000 years ago, except for the Australian island of Tasmania. Okay, as the only marsupial apex predator that lived in modern times, the thylacine played a key role in its ecosystem. However, it was unpopular with humans.
Yeah, I bet.
So it's an apex predator marsupial. That's the koala, the kangaroo. What else? There's a couple other fucking animals out there. Yeah.
The biggest thing I see here is unpopular with humans. Now, I would say that we're the number one species on Earth, right? Are we not? I feel like we are the most, we matter the most. So why are we going to bring something back that puts us at danger, or something that we don't?
Well, I mean, you could say that about any animal that's alive, though. Like, because
Okay, so there you go. There's my point. Put it on the grill. That's all they're for.
oh man,
Whatever. Go ahead. Continue.
I mean, in the sense of like, if it being if it not liking humans. There's a ton of animals that are alive right now that hate our guts too. I mean, I know you've been seeing those elephant videos recently. They have been killing us, but just off a whim. Like they'll just be like walking down a fucking road, and, over there they be, I'm not talking about people's cultures, but they be worshiping them and stuff like that. They hold them in a higher regard. And the elephant will just be like, because when they see elephants, it's just like, oh, let the nigga go. Can't do nothing, can't say nothing. It's like the cows, like in the cow in the middle of the road where you're just like, well. Until that nigga decide to get up, I guess we're sitting here. But the elephants will just be fucking just elephanting, and then just being like, what? death.
And that's and that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like animals, because people are like, how could you not like animals? It's so cool. It's so mysterious. You're just curious about how this animal came to be. And I'm like, dog, once this nigga be like, you know what? Fuck yeah. And it just kills you, kills your brother, and kills your grandma. You can't sit the elephant down and be like, so, what caused you to do this? And he's like, you know what? He ain't feeding me in like 3 weeks. That's what. Fuck y'all. He don't have an explanation. He's not going to say shit. He might just kill you in the middle of the interview. It's because it's a fucking animal. They just do shit. That's why it's like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, use them for our benefit and eat them. That's it. We shouldn't be doing shit else with the animals, man. And stop rubbing them and touching them and fucking them, man. Damn, what the fuck, bro? Make some Tims out of that nigga. All right? Or make a good ass meal, bro. That's all we need.
You're right. I mean, a lot of times, like if a human is like disgruntled, he's like, yo, like, I'm pissed. Murder.
Yeah, and then
like,
we can give him medication to fix that, or put him somewhere where he should not be. Or he gets properly punished. You can't have elephants out here uppercutting niggas with their dick trunks and slamming people and shit, and niggas be like, damn, I can't believe he murdered Tony.
Well, you heard this.
Let him ride.
Did you hear about the story where the one elephant
We talked about it on here, I think,
mauled
right?
that old lady. And then came back to her funeral and was like, yo, round 2. And mauled her in the casket. And everyone was just standing there like they can't do nothing.
That's why
just
it's
like,
dumb.
Whatever they believe, they can't like just start punching the fucking elephant's knees. Like, nigga, quit, stop. That's my aunt. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, yo, we gotta wait till they're done. We gotta wait till this nigga's done. Whatever she did to him back in 1843.
And that's why I'm like, yo, for him to murder her, bro, that's like, personal. All right, damn, that's crazy.
That was a personal murder.
He came back to the funeral.
She did something.
And that's what makes me think like, all right, these animals are a little bit smarter than what we're believing to be. Because why would he come to the funeral, bro?
She might have like dissed him when he was like a baby, you know what I mean? Like she was feeding a gang of other elephants and just like was like, get out of here. You know what I mean? Just mushed them away. And he was just like, man. And she left the village, right?
Yeah.
And then came back as an older woman. You know what I mean? And he was just like,
Yeah.
You We're just like, oh, I remember you. Remember that wheat bush you didn't give me?
So what do elephants? What do they eat? Because I know we're getting off topic like fuck, but what do elephants eat?
Leaves.
Oh, for real?
And grass.
I don't really know nothing about elephants besides goes back to your point. They have an excellent memory. They don't forget shit. That's what we were told or taught as kids. And
It's been proven.
They're afraid of mice.
And they can draw. They can. They're really, really fucking smart. It's like scary smart. It's like elephants are one of those animals where it's like you start to think like, really is it just that we can't communicate with them that makes us different than them?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're like probably in their head, they're probably really like, nigga, stop, chill, bro. Like, but we can't.
Yeah.
There's no way to
Right.
like they have that type of brain where it's like you might actually have what we have. It's just that we can't communicate, so we'll never know. We'll just assume that you don't.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But until we can find out, fry them niggas.
Oh my
I'll
God.
try a fried elephant, man. Fuck it.
Well, they're just going to add another animal to get monkeypox and spread it to us. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to resurrect another fucking animal to potentially get monkeypox, and it's going to be another thing that we need to watch out for. So Tasmanian tigers are on the way back. They KO'd about 2,000 years ago. The only ones that were known to survive were in Australia, where all the most dangerous, scary, crazy animals live, and that's why they need to stay over there. And thank God it's an island. You know, they have like crazy ass regulations over there, like it's like a ecosystem protection type thing where you have to sanitize yourself before you get land there. You know what I mean? Because their ecosystem has been so untouched, right? Because it's Australia, it's an island. Their ecosystem has been so untouched that outside diseases and sicknesses, a lot of them haven't even made it to that island.
Ooh, okay.
So you could be like just a dirty ass nigga out here, just
Yeah, because we
no,
don't
like Bill Murray on Osmosis Jones. Like you're just nasty and sloppy, and you just go to Australia and just sneeze once. In America or in the world, it's like, oh man, get gross.
Yeah.
But over there, it's like, oh, we just killed a village with that sneeze.
Yeah, because they don't have none of the shit that we got over here.
Yeah.
They don't even have the same type of fucking.
But now they have Tasmanian tigers. So again,
yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If somebody said you can get a free trip to Australia, like, no, I'm cool.
no, yeah, I'm definitely not doing Australia at all. Oh man, thinking of us. Okay. All right. There's actually, have you heard of this? Well, you know what? Speaking of animals, pheromones. That's an animal thing, right? It's what animals use to attract a mate. It's what animals use to communicate, non-verbally. Ants spray pheromones to show other ants the directions to go to food. Bees, they release pheromones to get piped or to let niggas know that I'm dead. Attack this nigga. He killed me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, there's a movement of women that are using pheromones. It's called vabbing. Vabbing. Now, what they're doing is that they're taking of vaginal secretions, and they are taking their personal perfume, and they're
putting it on.
They're putting it on themselves as like pheromones, like you want to attract a special somebody, you want the ire of men. Vab, they're saying, put a little coochie juice on you, and it'll attract those guys. They'll smell the juice and be like, oh, that's
okay, so they're doing that for that specific purpose. They're saying that works.
I'm assuming there's no other reason to put coochie juice on you. Like why would you purposely put your own coochie juice on you?
The world is strange. So, but I wonder if it works.
So this is a TikToker. Her name is Julia. She explains she takes her natural scent and dabs it on her wrists and the back of her ears. Julia alleged that in a recent video that she attracted an overpouring of attention from men, gifts, and even manifested business opportunities since sharing the trend with followers.
See, and this is the thing. We gotta see a picture of Julia after this is over, Julia or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I can't tell. She's not an unattractive woman. Because I was getting at to the point where they could have just been attracted to you off rip and just because men are going to be men, especially in the gym. You're jiggling and jumping and your clothes is tight and it's fitting around certain parts of your body where it's like, we with the smoke anyway. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think if this does work,
that's interesting.
if this does work, sorry, if this does work, there's many layers to this, right? There's many gates, there's many barriers that we would have to.
This could be a scary thing.
There's a checklist of things that I think should be requirements. Everyone's vab ain't vabbing.
100.
You know what I mean?
100.
Everyone's
Predictable.
vabbing.
I know exactly what you mean.
Just imagine, like you swamp ass work balls. You know what the fuck that is. Just imagine if I took my ball crease grease and was like, and just like and ball creased it, put a little on my neck, put a little on this side of my neck, behind my ear, on my wrist, and then I walked into a fucking establishment, like no one's gonna go like, that's a man right there. They're gonna go, you smell like balls, my nigga. Get out of here. What do these women think is gonna happen? Now, I've been known, but I'm just a nasty guy. I've been known, like I've said it often on this podcast, when I sometimes if it's new, when I chew, I leave it in. Just so I can go throughout my day with a couple of these, a couple of wafts. Like, ooh, man, that was fun last night. There it is right there. There it is again. I remember. And that's I'm just weird like that. So maybe there is something to this vabbing, right? Just imagine it's like you get the smell. You get the smell of it without having to. It's like a free, like, you know how you go to Walmart and you get the Glade plugins and it has a scratch and sniff part first?
Oh no. Yes.
So you can just walk up to a shorty and be like, "Excuse me, ma'am.
See, not
Not tonight."
This is exactly, and that's what I was getting at.
No, this isn't happening.
Just
Predictable.
It's live and
Just like
sniff.
you said, everybody's vab ain't vabbing. This would be a terrible trend for the non-vabbers, because if
There's some bad
certain
out there.
exactly, if certain women start, this is a great trend. I want to do it too, but this shit smells like what? It's gonna be terrible for us.
But see, here's the thing: as a pheromone, if the basis of this is pheromones, right? There's no such thing as a bad pheromone. What you create is what you create. That's why I like African cultures and stuff. They don't bathe the way that like when they bathe, it's not like we do like deep cleansing with perfumes and scrubbing and soaps and stuff like that, exfoliating and shit like that. They're more of like a just rinse it off, you know what I mean? But that your natural odor, your armpits, your nuts, your ass, that nigga smells like Habib. That's Habib. Habib just walked in because I smell him. That's his smell. Just like if you would just let yourself just stew and marinate, you'll smell like geese. That's Geese. Geese is here. I know what Geese has he has a witch hazel piney scent to his nuts.
Definitely witch hazel. I put that shit on my head.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? There's people use the pheromones have always the human use of pheromones has always been around with other cultures. I just don't know anything about the coochie chew, like literally, like just
yeah,
I can't imagine just a little dab, like a dab will do, like you see what I'm saying? Like she's saying that she just goes, you know, she gets whatever she gets out of it, and then just puts a little behind her ear
and on her wrist. So
it's like, what is she doing to spread the smell? Because that can't. You have to have her coochie must be pungent. You know what I mean? For it to pull niggas from across the room, like,
or maybe it really doesn't. Maybe it doesn't have to be. Maybe it's just because
like secret Pepe Le Pew. Like we don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we don't know that because we only really deal with that when we're fucking.
Yeah,
like when we're having intercourse, we deal with that. We've never thought about it or dealt with it any other time. Like just out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So we wouldn't know. It's just like when you take a shit, right?
Okay.
And you're in the bathroom, you smell that dookie. You smell it, man. You nut at that. It's dookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If there's ever dookie outside of the bathroom, you smell it like a motherfucker. I could shit on the steps right now. The steps ain't really that close to us, but if I crack the door, you're going to instantly know.
That's doo-doo, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe box is a little bit vagina. Maybe that's the same. I don't know, man. I don't know. But
niggas were flocking in droves, and I was one of them for those Erykah Badu coochie candles. So cooch has this. There's a fondness, and you know me. I've already said, nigga, I'm so functified. I like it. You know what I mean? I don't mind it. So there ain't been a lot, but I have had some that was like, this is too much for me. You know what I mean?
You mean as far as like too much, like I gotta get out of here?
Yeah, like, oh no, like my technique doesn't work on this one. It doesn't work on this one. Like it's ingrained, whatever this is. It's in the hair where the funk lives. But I don't know. I mean, if there's a lot of women that are against it, there's a lot of women that are trying it. All the holistic energy crystal shorties, you know damn well they're out there. They're at the crib right now.
Oh yeah,
just making vials of it. You know what I mean? And there's some other women that are like, no, this is fucking gross. I would never put my coochie stink on me in the hopes of attention. You know what I mean? Of getting some sort of attention. But I don't know, man.
I'm interested in this like a motherfucker too. I want to see.
My bad. Go ahead.
I just want I want somebody I know to do it. Like I'm like, yo, please go try this because I want to see like how many people are on your dick after this. Like,
what I want to see, I was thinking of proposing, is that we do like a blind pheromone test, like 2 women, right? Mm-hmm. One vabbed, one didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Similar build, similar look.
Mm-hmm.
Which one gets me rocked?
Yeah. If there are any ladies interested, oh my goodness. Now that's definitely something.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like, yo, just rub me in. I mean, before you come over here, rub your
we have a vabber and an anti-vabber, and it's like, which one? We know?
It would work even better if we had like found a set of twins too, like because then there's nothing else to interfere with. You know what I'm saying? Wait, are we blindfolded? Or are we?
Blindfold might be better.
Okay,
because it'll take away the whole look aspect.
That's what I'm saying. Because if they're twins, then it's like,
yeah,
we're really just attracted to her because
blindfold, vab, to vab or not to vab. Yeah, I mean, and then we just have to like just pheromone our way through the fucking.
That's interesting, man.
Just to see if it works, because I don't believe it, honestly. I feel like if a dude wants to do what he wants to do, he's going to do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he might already be tweaking you because of whatever other reason. Like, you're just fire. He likes your personality, or you just always want it. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I guess when you rub that cooch juice on there, that just takes him to a new place. Like, I can't take it no more. I need her. I need her. I'm usually, hey, I usually don't do this, but you're so beautiful. I need you.
Yeah, I can't imagine coochie juice making a nigga jump out the window, because, like I said, I've eaten a lot of Biggity Box, and I've leave it in the beard sometimes because I'm gross, and I've never. Well, no, I can't say. Never mind. It does work. I'm gonna just stop right there.
I don't know. If I wish I had a girlfriend just for this distinct moment, I would tell her, just vab yourself. I want to see like if I'm flipping out today,
or just vabbing and go on a strip on a Saturday, and just, like, let's see what happens. Like, a bunch of dudes like turn heads, or just kind of do a couple paces behind her, and just look at all the fucking if anything, she might get a couple free chicken on the sticks.
I just picture that nigga like just walking up to her, then looking back at me like Michael Jackson at the end of Thriller. I need her, and just running off with her. Like, get the fuck back here, man.
I don't know, man. Are you pro vab or anti vab? I mean, I don't know yet. I need to experience a vabbing outside of just eating cooch and leaving it in my beard.
First of all, I just know the climate that we're in. As far as telling people what to do when you're not of those people. I'm not a woman. I'm not telling a woman what to do and what not to do, because y'all crazy.
Yeah.
But if I had to say anything, would I be for it? I don't know. I would have to. On first thought, I would say no, because what about the stink cooches? There's some stink cooch out there, and I feel like your vab dust or your vab juice is just not going to be juicing. It's going to give off a negative effect. Like, yo, you should have kept that to yourself. You might have still got me. But now I know what's up.
I see. You think it'll be more of a deterrent,
right?
Where it's like, damn, I can smell you.
Because I'm like, I don't think the from under cheese from us would be anything that we couldn't use ours.
No, because it's bad.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
yo, there's no way, dog. I'm about to try it, yo. Real shit. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm dead serious. I swear to you, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What do we call what if women is vabbing? Are we dabbing? But the dab is already a fucking thing.
Yeah.
So they're vabbing. What are we doing?
Man, that would be the only thing that works.
It'd be gabbing. Gooch.
Pabbing? We could, instead of using dick,
vabbing, pabbing.
Penabbing.
Gabbing.
Gabapentin. That sounds too close to a medication. Yeah. So you can't use that one.
Whatever. We're pabbing. I'm pabbing. And I'm going to just, like I said, she said she put a little on the wrist. A little behind the ear.
And I did see. Now, this is crazy, but this kind of relates back to, I read an article or something that said the same thing. There's some type of thing that releases when a dude masturbates, and like if a girl smells that or whatever, like it attracts the girl to him. Now I don't remember. I don't remember it saying like the nigga fool let off like, you know what I'm saying? But it was like the energy of the, you know what I'm saying, the beating. Like, I don't know. I had to find that article, but when I read that, because I mean my algorithms are nuts. It's always just stuff about anime, butts, lifting, and penis health. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm trying to have intercourse until I'm like 84, then I'll hang it up. But so I just want to stay together until that time.
If that's true, then it would make sense all the times I got snagged beating my meat.
Because that's the first that's the first thing that popped into my head. Like, I remember reading that thing, like if you know what I'm saying, if you beat off or whatever, or you're just jerking it, even if you don't spill milk, something releases to the point where a woman is like, wants to be a little bit extra touchy-feely with you. And I'm like, I gotta find it, man. I'll find it.
All right. Well, I'm a pap. I'm a pab. And we'll see. I'm gonna do that work. No, I'm not gonna do that work. That's fucking nasty.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm ready to just have ball neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ball's crank. And it's like, yo, am I doing this after a workout or
smelly?
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes there's like coochies. I think cooch smell is worse than ball smell.
Oh no, that's a fact. Let's not get
just imagine.
Let's not get it fucked up. Like cooch. I mean,
it's a different monster.
It's a gaping wound. Like, of course it's worse.
All right.
Okay, all right. We can pay that.
That's it, man. We're good.
All right, man.
We're done. I don't even want to talk about this name.
All right. Are we talking about this or
you want? I mean, we're already at 2, and
all right, that's cool.
We can save it. This is a topic that does not go away.
Okay, all right. We'll come back to this. Okay, all right.
Let's wrap this bitch up.
All right, for the recap. All right, when you get fitted for tuxedos and dress shirts and everything, make sure they do the proper stipulations as far as what needs to be done in order for it to fit.
It's properly fitted.
Height and weight are not enough. Not enough. What else? Dog lovers, pet owners, or whatever. You can't just have your dog just in the middle of the yard, just tied to whatever, and have people walking by and petting them and everything because the monkeypox is here. The monk peas will spread. They rub your dog. The dog rubs you because the dog loves you, and the dog fucked you because now you got the monk peas. You spread the monk peas to everybody at work. It's a hell. All right. What else did we talk about?
They're trying to resurrect.
Okay, scientists. If the nigga dead, leave him dead, bro.
Leave him dead, man.
Why are y'all trying? Like, it's not like we need the specific animal to fulfill a certain job. It's like, yo, only the Scandinavian thylacine can make air conditioners for us because we're hot. If that was the case, I would respect it. They ain't doing shit for us when they come back, so leave them dead.
That's what I'm saying. So science keeps fucking doing shit like this because not too long ago, they were fucking with the throat muscles of some fucking pharaoh or some Egyptian pharaoh, and they were like, this is how his voice would have sounded if he was alive. And it's like, yo, we don't need to know what that nigga's voice sounds.
It doesn't even matter.
What if he did the mummy curse? Nigga, we got scarabs and the Rock is going to come and Scorpion King us. What the fuck, yo? Like,
there's no point. There's no benefit from this shit at all.
I'm going to turn to sand. This ain't Prince of Persia.
And that's the thing. We need to just have everybody that's in charge just realize if there's no benefit to humans, because we are the main species, if there's no benefit for us, leave that shit alone, man. And as far as vabbing, I can't really tell a woman what to do. I'm not trying to. But if you're going to vab, make sure that juice don't smell like caboose. Yeah!